have some Hygeia persimmons that I just picked from my tree 2 or 3 weeks ago, and they're still ripening. So I'm going to take you outside and show you my tree again. And I have shown this a couple of times since I've had my channel, so some of you that have been following me have seen my Hygeia persimmon tree. Now there are different varieties, and I do have a foo-hoo here, which I'll show you a little later. But today I'm going to show you how to preserve these persimmons for other seasons beside the season that we're in, how to freeze them, and that will be a very quick tutorial. So let's get started. This is our persimmon tree I've shown you in the past. We've had this persimmon tree since we've lived here. It's way over 37 years old. I don't know how old it is, but it's a Hygeia persimmon tree. So I'm going to show you how we can freeze and preserve these for the rest of the year. For those of you who've been watching my channel through the last few years, you can see that I do pick the persimmons before they're ripe because they're so pretty, and I display them on my dining room table in some kind of dish, and this one is a really pretty pumpkin dish. And I do this throughout the fall, as soon as they get on the tree, just because they're such a beautiful fruit. And then as they ripen, I take them and I make my persimmon bread, and I do eat them also. But it takes just one every so often. They're just beautiful fruits. Okay, these are two of my Hygeia persimmons that I picked a few weeks ago, and I let them soften. As you can see, these are very soft. Now, you can't use these, eat them, or bake with them when they're not soft. The pulp has to be soft because they will be very pungent and bitter, and they will leave your mouth with a really dry taste on your tongue. And so these are Hygeias. Now this is a different variety that I happened to purchase at the store, and it's called Fuyu. And it's hard, and you can eat them now just like you would an apple. Now I always cut them in sections, and they're really good. But I happen to have this tree, so I'm going to show you how to preserve these for the winter. So I'm going to take the two that I have that are ripe, and I'm going to put these in the freezer. You can freeze them, until they get solid. And these can be used throughout the year, whether you want to bake a persimmon bread, persimmon cookies, or if you just want to eat the pulp. It's really healthy for you. And I'm also going to show you how to have like a sorbet. So keep watching, and we'll remove these from the freezer and show you how it works. Okay, I just took this one out of the freezer, and I'm going to show you how to use it after you take it out. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a knife, and you're going to cut right around the crown of the persimmon, and it's frozen. And this I only had in the freezer about 3 hours. So you want to go all the way around, and then you want to take the lid off like this, and this is and you can actually peel it from here, but I'm not going to peel it. I'm just going to show you how you could eat out of it after you freeze it. And see the pulp here? It tastes absolutely wonderful. It even tastes better than when you don't freeze them, because it almost tastes kind of like a sorbet. So it's really good. So they're delicious. So this is how you freeze your persimmons when you want to use them on the off season. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to eat this one, of course. You could bake with these also, but you have to let them thaw out first. But if you want to eat it like something really amazing, you can do just this and just scoop it out. So anyway, What I'm going to do when I get a significant amount, like maybe 6 of them, I will put them in Ziploc bags and leave them in the freezer until I want to use them. So I hope you give this a try, and I hope you really enjoy this. This is pretty much a persimmon sorbet. Absolutely wonderful.